We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Minnesota Twins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Buxton moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, and he's definitely off to a fat
Rosario.
Into the windup and the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for two. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he lays off there 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there are two down. Here's Nelson Cruz now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What? Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, left fielder Ben
Revere. And he
Revere.
tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in after another good win last time out that ran the record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing the ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Here's Brian Dozier now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Brian Dozier.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Rosario. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
First baseman Mitch Moreland
pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kepler's there for it. 1 away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kepler is there, and a big sigh of relief out on the mound as Pujols is retired on just one pitch.
Catcher, number 3.
Now here it comes.
Leon.
Sandy Leon stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Kepler is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Fielded by Escobar. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Joe Mauer. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2. Now batting, Eduardo Escobar. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Moreland is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Popped high in the air. Mauer is going to get there. 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Hit to third. Escobar has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Lorenzo Cain. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler over to his right, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Max Kepler. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Max.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And there's your first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Amuri Figueroa. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-1, here it comes. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Phillips ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Ben Revere. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's 0-for-1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie
pulled toward right center field. Buxton moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. Comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game.
Miguel Sano.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that's a base hit. 1-for-2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Digging in to try it again, Nelson Cruz. He's 0-for-1 thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
In there, a base hit. The throw into second, and the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Mitch
couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. From the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kepler's on his horse. And that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Lifted in the air to center field. After it is Kane. One down. So stepping in, Kenny's Vargas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Striding in once again, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
The designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. So striding in, Sandy Leon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Here's Brandon Phillips as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And it's too late as he's in there. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 with the bases loaded. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Ready for another shot now. Lorenzo Cain. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in once again. Eddie Rosario.
Left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. From the stretch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Popped up. Dozier is there for it. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with 1 away now. Ball 1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. From the belt. Kicks and deals. A line shot to third base. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
2-1. Here it is. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Sano rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 6-1. Here's Albert now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Smoke toward third. And he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. Throw won't get him. Stepping up to the plate, Sandy Leon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner. And that's through. A base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 7-1. Digging in and looking for more. Brandon Phillips. He singled in 2 trips to the some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Ready once again, Yunel Escobar. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Dozier is there to make the catch. So digging in now, Joe Mauer. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Joe Mauer.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
This one's flared out toward left. Rosario coming on. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Rosario. Gone! Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Now in the box, Amuri Figueroa.
Amuri Figueroa.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Lorenzo Cain. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Lorenzo
Line towards center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Buxton over to his right. 2 gone. Here's Miguel Sano. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Kepler over to his right, and that retires the side. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Left fielder, Ben
Hit hard
Revere.
back up the middle. Backhanded. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Here's Byron Buxton now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Buxton.
Hit hard but foul. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Brian Dozier now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Lined hard toward right center. Cruz is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz will be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Buxton looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Digging in and looking.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins, number 62.
Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Hitter, Albert
Digging in to try it again. Albert Pujols. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bullet back up the middle, but right to the second baseman, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for the
Digging
Angels,
in once again, Sandy Leon. He's 2 for 3 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton moves over, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Striding in once again, Kenny's Vargas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there, base hit. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Vargas is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to 3rd. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the 3rd base dugout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes on 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. The flip will take care of him at first. Not exactly crisis averted on the mound just yet, but a big first out nonetheless.
Number 5.
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Escobar. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Phillips takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Ready now, Max Kepler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Robbie Grossman will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And this one gets away. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 9-4 ball game. Now at the plate, Amuri Figueroa. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Jim Johnson takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kane is under it. And that ends the inning. So digging in now, Brandon Phillips. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Grossman giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder
into the box
6.
now, Lorenzo Cain. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch. Here's Ben Revere. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Left fielder, Ben Revere.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Here's Byron Buxton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Brian Dozier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. He singled his left. Luis Valbuena will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Striding in, Andrelton Simmons, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Rosario racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And to score, the runner from second. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. So striding in, Eddie Rosario. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Eddie Rosario.
Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Settling in now, Miguel Sano. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Fernando Salas.
Now pitching for the Twins.
From the stretch.
Fernando
back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Number 36, Robbie Grossman.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Nelson.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Moreland.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
Man, I'm looking down at the bullpen. There's nobody getting up. This is his game right here. I know he's in big trouble, but he's going to have to suck it up and go get him.
And he misses 2-1. Shot toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Sano rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. Here's Albert now. Hit the ball pretty well. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And now Albert sends a high drive. He got a lot of it to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And the changeup is way low that time.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Grossman over to his right, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate.
Catcher, number 3, Sandy Leon.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Grossman is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Baseman, Joe Mauer.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jose Alvarez will come on and make his 4th appearance.
Number 48, Jose Alvarez.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 now to Mauer. Now a swing and a fly ball. Rosario is after it, and no one will track it down. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Digging in now, Eduardo Escobar. He went deep back in the 5th. In there, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz racing back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Here's Robbie Grossman. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance.
Robbie Grossman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Amuri Figueroa, Jason Castro will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley and left center. And he delivers in the pinch as this will plate 1 and possibly 2. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he is in there. Standing in as the potential tying run, Ben Revere. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Rolled slowly to first. Gonna be a tough play. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The center fielder, number 25.
Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. Offensively, the Angels tonight relied heavily on the work of this man, Nelson Cruz. Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Cleveland Indians. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
under the lights.
For the Angels, center fielder Lorenzo.
And we are underway now from Cleveland. As the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are, but all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Eddie Rosario, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and the runner will try to tag from first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Nelson Cruz.
This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And he will get there to make the running play. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with a Tribe, right fielder Yasiel.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season.
Moreland will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Now in the box, Jose Ramirez, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. In there, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Shot fouled over towards the dugout. And here's a ball hit in the air. Leon has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Manuel Alfonso. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So stepping in, Sandy Leon. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now at the plate, Brandon Phillips. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Number 4 is there, and he has it for the out. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Yunel Escobar. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. A base hit in his first trip. This is hit sharply to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the... Now batting, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And that is through into right field for a single. Here's Michael Brantley coming into this one. He's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. On the ground up the middle to Escobar for 1. On to Moreland. It's a double play. Here's Jay Bruce now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be a base hit for Bruce. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Ready now, Yan Gomes. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Fly ball out toward left center field. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1 delivery. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet. Third inning, no score to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, number 4. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Center fielder, number 4.
Line drive to center field. Cain has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Richards is ready. First pitch on the way. Dustin Pedroia is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Ready for another chance. Manuel Alfonso. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Hit out towards second. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Now batting.
Digging in, Sandy Leon. He reached on a single in his first try. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Here's Brandon Phillips. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. To his left, Lindor. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
He'll try it again, 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Sano backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lindor.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Sano is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jason Kipnis. He singled his last time up. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Into the box now, Yunel Escobar. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Center fielder number
From the
6.
belt, the pitch.
Lorenzo
Cain checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Escobar is on his way home, and a relay home, and he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Rosario.
First pitch coming, here it is. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through into center field, base hit, and the run is in to score from third. Here's Miguel Sano. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. 1 out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Nelson Cruz.
First delivery to him on the way. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brantley ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman.
Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into third. Throw won't get him. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Digging in, Manuel Alfonso. 2 base hits, 1 singles to this point. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. And no swing apparently, ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Puig. And the runner from third crosses the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Ready for another shot now. Sandy Leon. A hit in 2 tries so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Indians, number 23, left fielder Michael Brantley.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jay Bruce, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he takes ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Hard hit towards center. There to take it now is Cain as he puts it away for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Yan Gomes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is digging in once again. Brandon Phillips. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now the pitch. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Number 4 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. In now is Lorenzo. Kane. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Hit hard back up the middle on to first, and there are 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Eddie Rosario singled home run in his last time up from the stretch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that. But
well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Right fielder, Yasiel.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Sano is under it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Francisco Lindor 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Working on hanging another 0. The pitch. He got him. Lively. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Sano.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, that was a good swing on a good pitch. He just wasn't able to keep it fair. He's going to want that back. He may regret not keeping that pitch fair.
Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So 1 away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Puig looking up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Moreland. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Brantley. But he won't get there. It falls in. Throw into second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Digging in and looking for more, Manuel Alfonso.
Manuel Alfonso.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Dan Otero.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 61.
He's set and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. For Moreland, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bruce is there, 2 down. Stepping up now, Sandy Leon. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Striding in once again, Brandon Phillips. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Hit hard to short. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Ready now, Jason Kipnis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Designated hitter, Jason Kipnis.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And that one stayed up a little high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Stepping in, Yan Gomes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. That's by him for strike 1. No runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Second and third here, 1 man out. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Standing in, number 4. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
He's set. Now the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Well, here we sit. 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Puig is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's Miguel Sano. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bruce is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Nelson Cruz. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Oh, he was geared up for that pitch. He got what he wanted. He just got out in front of it.
Puig's got a read on it, and the inning is over. Striding in, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Cam Bedrosian comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Tapper up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. 1 out. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. To first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So here's Francisco Lindor now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Moreland.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Hit hard to the right side. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now
at the plate, Manuel Alfonso. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Stepping into the box, Sandy Leon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. The second for 1, relay to first in time. Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Adrian Calderon.
Hitting for the Indians, number 92, Adrian Calderon.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and grounded to Escobar at short. 1 away. Now to the plate, Michael Brantley. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Michael Brantley.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting.
Here's Jay Bruce now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.